The Book of Enoch is a fascinating work that has been shrouded in mystery for centuries. Its alluring narratives and strong messages offer an insight into a world that has been kept from our view. To gain a deeper understanding of this intriguing text, its impact on our beliefs, and its relevance to modern society, be sure to watch the video until the very end. The Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch is a mysterious ancient Jewish text that has been a subject of interest for many centuries. Its enigmatic and prophetic nature has stirred the scientific community, as its stories seem to precede those in the Bible and other early texts. The Book of Enoch is an intriguing piece of literature that presents an alternative viewpoint on the scientific explanation of the universe's beginnings and the beginnings of humankind. The Book of Enoch was created between the 3rd and 1st century BCE. The literature includes several end-of-the-world visions and prophecies, such as tales of fallen angels, the Great Flood, and a war between good and evil in a prediction. The Book of Enoch was widely read in early Jewish and Christian societies, but it was eventually deemed heretical and was not included in the Bible's canon. One of the reasons the Book of Enoch was not accepted into the doctrine of the Bible was its controversial content. The text describes the fallen angels as being involved in many sinful activities, including teaching humans the knowledge of evil and mating with human women. This content was seen as conflicting with the views of confident religious leaders and was deemed heretical. Another reason the Book of Enoch was not accepted into the Bible's canon was its perceived lack of historical accuracy. Many religious leaders believed the text was too fanciful and imaginative to be considered a historical document. This, combined with its controversial content, led to the text being excluded from the canon of the Bible. Despite its exclusion from the doctrine of the Bible, the Book of Enoch has had a significant impact on religious beliefs in modern society. The text was widely read and discussed in early Jewish and Christian communities, and has had a lasting influence on the development of apocalyptic literature and the genre of science fiction. The Nephilim are a fascinating aspect of biblical and apocryphal literature that continues to capture people's imagination. The Nephilim. Described as a race of giant beings that were the offspring of fallen angels and human women, the Nephilim have captured the imagination of people for centuries. According to the Bible, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days and afterward when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children with them. They were the heroes of old men of renown. In apocryphal literature, including the Book of Enoch, the Nephilim are described in more detail and often portrayed as beings of great power and destruction. The text states that the Nephilim were extraordinarily tall and robust, and were often depicted as warriors responsible for much of the violence and destruction that took place in the world. Despite the limited references to the Nephilim in the Bible, they have been the subject of much speculation and debate among scholars and researchers. Some believe that the Nephilim were legendary figures, while others think they may have been real beings with supernatural powers. Some have even suggested that the Nephilim may have been extraterrestrial beings that visited the earth in ancient times. Regardless of their origins, the Nephilim continued to captivate people's imagination and aspire to a great deal of fascination and intrigue. Whether seen as legendary figures, real beings with supernatural powers, or extraterrestrial visitors, the Nephilim remains a mysterious and intriguing aspect of biblical and apocryphal literature. The text describes a journey to the edge of the earth taken by the prophet Enoch, and provides a unique and intriguing perspective on the ancient understanding of the world and its boundaries. Edge of the earth. In the Book of Enoch, the earth was seen as a flat disk surrounded by a great ocean. At the edge of the earth was a great mountain range that formed a boundary between the known world and the unknown regions beyond. The text describes Enoch's journey to the edge of the earth, where he encountered several strange and wondrous creatures, including cherubim, seraphim, and other heavenly beings. The Book of Enoch's description of the edge of the earth is its depiction of the sky. The text describes the sky as a solid dome supported by mountains at the edge of the earth. Beyond the sky was a realm of darkness home to several strange and dangerous creatures. Despite its unique and imaginative content, the Book of Enoch provides valuable insights into the ancient understanding of the world and its boundaries. The text reflects a worldview common in ancient times and offers a unique perspective on the old perception of the earth, the sky, and the realms beyond. Whether seen as a fanciful tale or as a valuable source of historical information, the Book of Enoch remains an exciting and thought-provoking text that continues to captivate the imagination of people today. The text also offers a distinctive and intriguing viewpoint on the origins of this well-known biblical person and his place in the universe. Birth of Noah. Noah was born to Lamech, a descendant of Cain, and his wife, Bathanosh. The text describes Noah as a righteous man who was chosen by God to be the savior of the world during the great flood that was to come. Noah was said to be a man of great faith and devotion who lived a righteous and upright life. In the Book of Enoch, the birth of Noah is described as a miraculous event, accompanied by signs and wonders. The text states that the sky was filled with light, the earth shook when Noah was born, and angels came down from heaven to sing praises to God and celebrate this righteous man's arrival. The birth of Noah is also described in the Bible, where he is described as a just man and perfect in his generations. The Bible states that God chose Noah to be the world's savior during the great flood, and that he was tasked with building an ark to preserve himself and his family, as well as the earth's animals. Do you want to learn about the super angel? We know you all are curious to know. The Metatron is a mighty angel described in several ancient Jewish texts, including the Book of Enoch. Metatron, the super angel. This enigmatic character is often depicted as the supreme angel, a celestial being who is the intermediary between God and humanity. Narrating the Book of Enoch, the Metatron was originally a human named Enoch, who was taken to heaven and transformed into an angel. The text describes the Metatron as the great prince in heaven, and states that he is responsible for transmitting God's divine will to the other angels and to humanity. The Book of Enoch also describes the Metatron as the keeper of the heavenly temple and states that he is responsible for maintaining the balance between the different celestial realms. The text also says that the Metatron is the source of all knowledge and wisdom, and that he can understand the mysteries of the universe beyond the grasp of other beings. The Metatron is also associated with several other functions and responsibilities. For example, the text states that he is responsible for guiding the souls of the righteous to their resting place in heaven, and that he is the guardian of the tree of life in the Garden of Eden. Despite his prominent role in the Book of Enoch, the Metatron is not mentioned in the Hebrew Bible and is not recognized as an official angelic figure by mainstream Judaism or Christianity. Nevertheless, the character has captured the imagination of many people over the centuries and has inspired a rich body of religious and mystical literature that explores his role and significance. In conclusion, the Book of Enoch is a captivating text filled with secrets and puzzles that have yet to be fully comprehended. Its intricate narratives about the formation of the universe, the source of evil and angels, and a lively portrayal of the afterlife have challenged conventional scientific beliefs and offer a contrasting viewpoint on the scientific basis of the universe's beginnings. The book's depictions of mysterious and unresolved events, such as the fall of angels, the presence of giants in the cosmos, remain a source of interest for scholars and investigators alike. If you're interested in learning more about the Book of Enoch, please leave a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Thank you for joining us.